Hello there. Welcome to EMS Grade 9. In this video, we want to look at a question paper of November 2022, and this is paper 1. And we are going to look at the first question, that is question 1. We are going to start our first section where we're having the multiple choice questions. So please, let's not forget to subscribe and share to our channel. Let's share the link to our colleagues who are doing Grade 9 EMS. As for this video, we are going to start on multiple choice questions. So our question on the multiple choice section reads, various options are provided as possible answers to the following questions. Choose the answer and write only the letter A to D next to the question numbers. That is 1.1.1 to 1.1.5 in the answer book. For example, you are given on the way that you are going to present in your answer book, that is 1.1.6. And then on the first part of the question, it reads, life has changed, and so here's the way people choose to pay for goods and services. Which of the following is the easiest and most efficiently used method of payment? So we know that we are past the age of using cash as a mode of payment or as a method of payment because of its risk that are associated with the cash. We've got theft, we might lose it. We are no longer using cash. So the modern way that is being implemented in the nowadays is the EFT, which is the electronic funds transfer. Remember also, check is since gone out of date according to the recent transactions that are taking place. So obviously, we pick B as the correct answer, that is the EFT. So going on to the next part of our question, we've got 1.1.2, posting to the ledger is the fourth stage in the, we know that this is the accounting cycle. So we have the accounting cycle, and we know that it starts with the source documents, and obviously it is to proceed to our books of ordinary entry or subsidiary books, and then obviously we also have our ledgers that we have. Then we are having our fourth as our ledgers, so we pick accounting cycle as the correct answer. Then you go to 1.1.3. The dash amount provides a summary of the total amount owed by customers to whom goods were sold on credit. Remember, the moment we sell goods on credit, the people or the business that we sell goods to on credit becomes our debtor. They owe us money. So they ask the account that we enter, that is the debtors control account. So we have got debtors control account on T. So that becomes the correct answer. So 1.1.4, it reads all transactions affect more than one account in the general ledger. This is referred to as we know this as the double entry principle. Remember double, which means two, which is more than one. So that's the correct answer that we have there. And we know that double entry principle entails that every debit entry has got a corresponding credit entry. Two effects does one transaction has on each and every transaction. So what we have as the correct answer there is the double entry principle. So we're going to be then 1.1.5 reads, businesses take risk by selling goods on credit. What is the major risk that they are taking? A, say goods will perish. B, debtors may not pay. C, the business may not have money to buy stock in the future. D, no cash in the business. So the question is saying business take risk by selling goods on credit. Obviously, when you're selling goods on credit, there is a risk that the person or the business that we are selling to on credit may not pay back our money. That becomes the biggest risk that is we can encounter. So we have got number 5 as B as the correct answer. Debtors may not pay. So we have this is the last question of the multiple choice section. We go to the second section on completing the sentences. It reads, I use the following. I use the words in block and in brackets word blank below to complete the following sentences. Write only the answer next to the question numbers. That is 1.2.1, 1.2.5 in the answer book. Then you're given on the way that we are supposed to present there, or terms that you are given in this rectangle. Then obviously beneath that now we have some sentences that we need to fill in on 1.2.1. All money is received and paid by the business is done through the business. So we try to see what are the correct answer that we should include there. But the question is saying all money is received and paid by the business is done through the business dash account, and then we try to check the appropriate response that we have there, and you see that we've got the bank here. So obviously we are saying on 1.2.1, so we can just create some space and write our answer. Then 1.2.1, we are saying it's bank account. Then we refer back, you see that our bank account, we have it here. So it's our correct answer. Then 1.2.2 dash is a motivation to debtors by to pay or settle from their debt in time. So the sentence is trying to say what is the essence behind settling your debts in time. What are the benefits that we have? Obviously, if you pay in time, one of the first benefits that is there is that you are not going to pay interest as a penalty for late payment. That becomes a benefit. And also, according to the responses that we have now, you'd see that we have a discount as a motivation because if you pay in time again, you get a discount in the form of a cash discount. So we have a discount here as the correct answer. That's on 1.2.2. So 1.2.2, we are saying discount. Then we go to the next question. So on the next question, saying a payment to a creditor will decrease liabilities on the cash side. Obviously, creditor will be in the creditor's account, it will be having a credit balance. So after a payment, obviously, we have to reduce the amount on the credit side, which we reduce by debiting. But basically, what you should also know is that when we credit a liability, it's a plus, it's an addition. But when you debit, it becomes a minus, it's a reduction. So here they're saying decrease, which is indicating a negative. So obviously, it's the debit side here. So we've got 1.2.3 being debit. Move on to the next question, 1.2.4. The source document issued when the goods are bought on credits, and we check invoice in our form. We have our invoice. Then we go to the next question. Is saying what positions of business used to generate income are known as possessions of the business. These are the resources of the business, and you know that they are assets. So we have got assets here. Is the correct answer. So 1.2.5, we have assets. So this is last question that we have according to this section of completing sentences. Then we move to the next section where we have matching items. Choose a term in column B that matches the description in column A. Write only the letter A to F next to the question numbers. That is 1.3.1 to 1.3.5 in the answer book. We're given how to present it in the answer book. Then obviously we are going to look for a word, a term or a word that is matching the explanation that we have in column A. So on the first part, suppliers for which a business buys goods on credit. Obviously, that's a creditor. When you buy goods on credit, the people or business that you are buying from on credit becomes a creditor. So 1.3.1, we have got B is the response. Then 1.3.2, goods taken by the owner for personal use for business. We know that these are drawings. We have drawings here. A. The main aim of starting a business. Remember, the essence behind starting a business is to make a profit. We expect returns in the future to come. So this is profit making. We have profit making there at F. So we've got F here. Then 1.3.4 protects the cars is more accessible. So we know that this is according to the response that we have tried to see. We've got the National Credit Act. The main aim is to protect the consumer who enters into a credit agreement. So every consumer who is entering into a credit agreement is being protected by the National Credit Act. So we've got the NCA, which is the National Credit Act there. We can just try to put our response. We are saying E is the National Credit Act. The 1.3.5, the money the owner invests in the business, so there's capital. We know it's capital, then it's got T there. Is our correct response. So basically, that's what we have, guys, according to this video. So we can just try to correct here. 1.3.4 saying protect the consumer credit. We are saying NCA, which is E. So maybe we can just present our E in a more visible way. We have E. So this is what we have, guys, according to this video. Let's not forget to subscribe and share. Let's just share the link to our colleagues who are doing this subject, and let's not forget turn on the notification button so that next time when we upload new videos you get notified. Let's share the link to all our colleagues who are doing the 9 EMS. As for this video, I'm signing out, and let's meet again in the next video.